Joining us now to talk about the new Canadian-Mexican-U.S. trade deal and President Trump's upcoming meeting with President Xi at the G20 summit, Fred Fleitz. He is the former chief of staff for the National Security Council, incoming president, and CEO of the Center for Security Policy. Great to have you here. Gordon Chang, Asia Hand, I think we can say, author of The Coming Collapse of China and the Nuclear Showdown. Gordon, let's start with you, if we may, and that is Xi and Trump. It doesn't look like the Chinese want a deal. The president says that he and Xi do want a deal. Is there any real prospect that a deal could be done?
Not long term. I mean, right now you hear a number of people talk about architecture and framework.
That's nonsense.
Yeah, and that's basically stalling. But long term, because China is determined to steal U.S. intellectual property, because Xi Jinping is determined to have a state-dominated economy, that's incompatible with a trading nation. So long term, this is not going to work.
You know, Fred, I get a kick out of people. They're shocked to learn that Jack Ma, the creator, the founder of Alibaba, the multi-billionaire, China's richest man, has been a Chinese communist member since 1980. I mean, people are delirious when it comes to the totalitarian state that is China.
It is a totalitarian state, but I think Gordon, who's a good friend of mine, is getting ahead of himself here. It's too soon to say that the president's efforts to get a trade deal with China will be unsuccessful. It's going to take a lot of work.
We're talking about over the weekend.
Well, the president is going to use this summit to try to convince President Xi to negotiate in earnest. It's going to take a lot of work to reverse the bad policies of multiple presidents over decades, letting China engage in predatory trade.
You don't have to tell us, seriously. Gordon, in my opinion, is actually in absolute perfect tempo with the times in which we live. And the challenges we face, as is the President of the United States. There can be no quick wins here. There can be no sudden shifts because, as you say, on one hand, the intractable Chinese mean to dominate the world, not just create hegemony in Asia. They mean to be the dominant force in all of global politics and existence.
A strong president who can inflict pain upon the Chinese and not back down. The Chinese respect strength. That's how we might be able to get there.
But I don't understand. What are you arguing with Gordon about? Are you saying that he's going to create a trade deal of some sort, some architecture, some framework, and pass it off as a trade deal? Surely not.
No, I just disagree with Gordon that his statement that long term we won't get a deal. You know, Gordon might be right about that, but I'm not prepared to give up on this yet.
You know, nor is the president. The fact of the matter is either the Chinese change their ways or the Chinese are going to find out that the United States and this president have far more friends than he's credited with. Look at what's happening right now in China with supply chains and with manufacturing and offshoring from not only this country, but Europe as well. It's moving to Southeast Asia. It is moving to Vietnam and other countries already. If the Chinese persist, they will be punished, won't they, Gordon?
Well, they certainly will, because, as you say, the supply chains are moving. People are moving production out of China for a number of reasons. One of them is that they can see that clearly Xi Jinping is not going to have a good environment for them.
Gordon, we got, Fred, we got about 15 seconds. Wrap it up for us.
Well, look, I think the prospects are that the president's going to make progress in pressing Xi to negotiate, but we're going to have to put a lot more pressure on them if we're going to get a substantial deal.
Progress is ending theft of our intellectual property. Progress is securing a balanced trade. Anything else is nonsense.